Hello everyone and welcome back to Apothecary Diaries. We're doing the final 2 episodes of Season 1 today, finishing it off, and then we move on to Season 2, which is still currently airing as I'm recording this video. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well. But yeah, I'm excited to finish off this season. It has been an incredible season of anime. It's been really good. I've loved all the characters. I've loved everything that's been happening, and I can't wait to jump into more. The last thing that I remember was us sort of like fucking with Lakan, right? Like triggering him with the red tint of her nails or whatever. So I'm excited to see how exactly this all plays out. But yeah, let's just, we're not gonna waste too much time. We're just gonna jump right into the episodes because we've got 2 good episodes to get through. My ribs just started hurting for some reason. I don't know why that's happening. Anyway, let's jump into this. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And you can go to my Patreon account if you want not only the full-length reactions, but early access, which means you can get the start of Season 2 of Apothecary Diaries on my Patreon account right now. If you go down there, if you can't wait, you'll get it in full-length version. It's very worth it. But yeah, let's jump into this Apothecary Diaries, Season 1, Episode 23. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello, father.
Care to join me for a few games?
Oh, you gonna play some Go together?
How good, especially when it's from my lovely daughter.
Oh goddamn.
A best of 5 match, no special.
Wow,
rules.
it's not
In
Go.
other words,
And what about handicaps? Which pieces should I remove?
None. She's smart
there's no
enough.
need for that.
Right down to business. I love it. If I manage to best you, I wish for you to come and live with me.
Oh goddamn.
You promised not to interfere, remember?
Yes, but
He was gonna execute Lakan on the spot.
meaning that you're actually working for him?
Yes.
Oh.
Now,
Of all the things to ask for, that's odd.
I
Interesting.
won't name any names, but the old lady has an aging courtesan that she's eager to have off her
Oh,
hands.
So that's how it is.
the
Well, if that's
the
your
green-haired
desire,
woman?
my dear, anything else to discuss?
Also, I'd like to add 2 more rules.
oh. You gonna play like Russian roulette with poison? One of these cups is poisoned.
When it's taken in small amounts, it's a medicine.
Uh-oh.
3 sips, a deadly poison. As you can see, I'm pouring it in 3 of the 5 cups.
Oh my
then After
gosh.
switching them, after a match is done, the winner will select.
Oh my
The
god!
loser only needs to take a drink.
Jesus,
The
Maomao.
first rule I'm adding, forced to abandon a match, then they will automatically.
It doesn't
lose.
matter what the reason is.
You
Uh-oh.
accept?
Like if I cut off your leg and you need to go to
Sounds
hospital.
fine to me.
Your typical player might be intimidated, but him? No,
This is
a famous
insane.
Weirdo strategist.
He's in heaven. So she lost a game. She lost? Oh my god!
She lost again. That's 2 games in a row.
Well, she can probably tell which one's
She's the one who
poison
challenged a
by
master of
smell,
chess.
possibly?
I thought she would at least have some skill.
But actually, he was the one choosing the cup, wasn't he?
It seems she knows the rules.
She might be immune
but
to
has
it.
never 2 cups down, and she drank them so eagerly.
Well, yeah,
I can't
she was
tell whether or
excited
not they were poisoned.
at the prospect of it being
This third
poisoned.
game, which
Your move?
She's not going to win this match either.
Didn't she believe in
What
her?
in the world is she thinking? Knowing Lakan, I'd be surprised if he hadn't foreseen this happening. Huh?
that's checkmate.
Oh,
Ah, you've got
hell yeah.
A win is still considered a win, even if you gifted me it, right?
Yes. He'll know for sure his daughter is safe. So he lost on purpose. Say what you will, he's a sly fox.
Interesting. Does it taste fine?
That does taste awful.
Oh, does it actually?
So if that's the third, the remainder of the cups are safe to drink.
You'd think.
Which means Lakan doesn't have a reason to lose any more games on purpose.
That's true. That's true.
If I manage to best you, I wish for you to come and live.
Man, there's so much fucking depth that goes into
Just
this.
me.
Oh god. Oh my god. Is one sip all it takes to fucking knock him out?
Master Jinchi.
Huh?
It appears he's only drunk.
Oh my gosh. Jesus.
He abstains from drinking completely.
Ah.
I've never seen him with alcohol. Only that fruit juice he carries with him.
Oh, I see.
And disappointed by me. So he ran off to his mistress.
Based on their voices, behavior.
Interesting.
In your
Interesting
case,
showing
why
of
not use
facial
chess pieces?
blindness.
Thanks to him, I gradually learned to see people's faces.
That
as
makes
game
sense.
pieces. Even though I was weak, as long as I made efficient use of my men, that was
I
enough.
mean, when he literally saw them as game pieces.
Of all the games I've played, chess with human pieces was the most fun I ever had.
God damn.
I could challenge a celebrated courtesan. Amid a world of black and white,
Oh.
she was different. A brilliant red I'd never
Ah,
seen before. Her
yeah.
name was Feng Xian.
Feng Jian.
But she only knows how to fight in her own small world. I lost. And
Oh.
it wasn't even remotely close.
She destroyed
How long
you.
had it been?
Oh, and you can
face
see her.
that would burst if touched.
She's very pretty.
Give birth to me, but I have no mother. Because in the pleasure district, a courtesan can never be a mother.
Cool voice.
But she became many a dilettante's favorite,
Mm.
nevertheless.
I mean,
They
she
gradually
looks beautiful
drove
and
up the price
intelligent.
into where I could only see her once every 3
Oh
months.
no. Oh god.
Balsam
I'm
flower.
scared of finding out what happens
And
next.
what's this plant? Interesting.
How long until your next visit?
A while. It's very expensive. I'm losing money.
I understand.
I really like her voice.
It was around that time I learned that I'd lost the title of heir to my half-brothers. And so her price was well outside my means.
Oh god, this is sad. Especially since she
Care to place
seemed
a
to
bet
wanna
for a change?
spend time with him.
If he'll give you anything you want,
Oh.
I will take anything I want.
Oh.
Select which game you wish to play.
Go.
I want to concentrate on this game.
Did he win and his prize was putting a baby in her? Or did he lose and her prize was put a baby in me? I have such respect for Go players. It's such a complicated game. Oh.
Our fingers had intertwined. There were no sweet words
Oh,
offered.
they didn't even finish the game?
No, actually. I've been thinking about how I wanted to play chess.
These nerds. He's got a nice voice.
You haven't been thick as thieves. Leave the house for a while and study abroad.
Jeez.
Is that necessary? But I...
What?
He didn't do anything.
Around that time, Feng Xian wrote to me saying her buyout agreement had fallen through.
Oh.
When I did finally return, I had no idea that it would be 3 years later.
Jesus.
What have I... Finger severing. I was aware it was a popular way to curse someone. That's the reason why her deal fell through.
Oh, Jesus.
Why I received that package. Why didn't I realize it sooner? All I had in my head was go
Oh,
and chess.
God.
Such a simple conclusion right in front
Oh,
of
they
me.
focus so
and
much
I
on her
couldn't even reach
hands.
it.
Feng shit is gone now. Where were you this entire time?
Oh my God.
After 3 whole years, moment what happened to some worthless courtesan, did you?
Oh.
This entire time, it's because she was pregnant.
Yep.
No matter how much I cried out, there was no way to turn back time. It was all my fault. May.
Some noble servant brought you here. You look awful. When I saw
You
you
look
earlier,
awful.
I got...
I know this girl well. At one time, she was Feng Xin's servant.
It's so interesting
I
drawing
used to
her
play
like
with her a
this.
lot. Whenever I complimented her talents, she would get embarrassed.
Aww. Oh.
Why is it so bitter? What's in this?
It's something Maomao made.
Is it a hangover cure? What is it?
Well, if it's
Blue
It's a
rose.
preserved rose.
Okay, alright. Okay, we finally get to know what the deal with Lakan is, and it seems like the deal with Lakan is that it's just a sad story. It's, like, it's just the way that he speaks is kind of creepy because Jinchi was suspicious of him. I think that's the main deal. Is like most of the time we saw Lakan speaking and him being fishy, it was when he was in scenes with Jinchi. And so I think we were just kind of seeing it from Jinchi's perspective, and it was like extra unsettling. I mean, I feel like he's also just not good with people. So I mean, I think you'd come across as more of a creep if you're really not good with people, because he's the strategist and he doesn't even see people as themselves because he has like some form of facial blindness type deal. So he really can't help but see people as like game pieces, literally. So yeah, but man, so it seems like I was worried for the worst. I was worried for the absolute worst with this guy, because they definitely implied that, like, I mean, the show purposefully led me to believe that he was quite horrific towards Feng Xian. Like, there was definitely implications there originally in the previous episodes that we were led to believe that it might have been way more horrible. But then seeing the story, they actually just loved each other, really, you know, and it seems like the stuff that happened was, you know, mostly of her own choosing. And then just the unfortunate circumstance of, like, he said, I'll be gone for 6 months, and then to her, it looks like he never came back. But really, he just, he didn't know that it was going to take so long. And it's so difficult, like, you know, whenever you see stuff like this, it's like, you just wish there were phones, you know? You just wish they could have called each other, spoken on the phone to one another, or texted each other, or sent each other a message on Instagram or something. Like, you want them to be able to communicate with one another, but he just couldn't. And that's so sad, because he finds out, and it's like he's then running to the Verdigris house or whatever, but it's like, what can he possibly do? Like, it's been so long, like, running's not going to do anything, but he's so distraught that he doesn't know what else to do. It's like, it's just so fucking sad. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for the guy, because it seems like he's actually just a pretty stand-up guy. And yeah, I don't even know what much to say about it. There was the bit in it where there were the finger severing bit, right? So I think there were, hang on, let me no, yeah, let me just go back to it for a sec. So yeah, there were the severed fingers, and there were 2 of them. There was like a big one and a small one. So does that imply big one is her, and then small one is Maomao, then, you know? Because that's kind of horrifying, but is that possible? Because, I mean, we've seen Maomao's hands before. I don't know which hand it's supposed to be. I mean, even at the end of this episode, there's her hand. Oh, hang on. There was like a shot there where we could kind of see both of her hands, but not very well. Come on. I mean, yeah, it's that one. I mean, we can't see it very well. I don't know what hand it's supposed to be. And I mean, I don't think you'd be able to tell. Like, it's here's a close-up of her hand, and you can't even see it. Here's a close-up of her hand. But like, I mean, if it is this hand, can't tell. It might be the other hand. And this is assuming that it is supposed to be Maomao's finger. But yeah, I guess maybe it's because I've also got this one, but like you can't see the ends of her fingers there. It would have only had to have been like just the end of her finger, I feel like. So, oh Jesus, it's so uncomfortable to think about. So yeah, if it is supposed to be Mama's finger there, then that's very scary. That's a really scary idea. But yeah, anyway, you know what, I do actually kind of remember earlier in the season, because I kind of I've rewatched some of the earlier episodes in sub, and I think it's like episode 3 or something that is like the love story between the military guy and a woman, and in that story, like at the end of it, she sort of like is on the edge of a building and she like holds her hand up and she's like looking at her hand, and like she's talking about beauty or something, right? She's like, or something about love. She's saying something about love there, but she's like looking at her hand. And so I wonder if like now she was always looking at her hand because she's thinking of her mother and what her mother did, possibly. Because I guess it has been quite a bit of focus on hands in this show. But for me, I look at that and I'm just like, I just like it because I just think you can, if you have really nice animation, showing it off with your hand animation can work really well, I feel like. I think really well drawn hands look gorgeous. Like, I mean, Horikoshi talks about it a lot. Like, Horikoshi, the creator of My Hero Academia, says he draws a lot of hands in his stuff. I mean, Shigaraki, the main villain, he's got hands all over his body, you know? And because he thinks that you can tell a lot about a character through their hands, right? And I think that's true as well. But for me, I just think like there's something about hands and like the perspective of hands that you can, that like if it comes across well in a drawing, it's really impressive to me. I remember I had a D&D character drawn at some point, like I commissioned an artist to do my D&D character, and like the hands were the one thing that I was like, several times I was like, oh, I don't know if that's quite right, and then they redid it a few times, and then the end result, I was like, oh my god, that it's a really impressive hand. And it's just like, when it's good art, like the hand always looks really nice. But so yeah, that was kind of just my thinking when they were focusing so much on that throughout the series. But I guess now I realize that there's a reason they were focusing on hands so much. It actually tied into Maomao's story. Jesus. All right, let's just move on to the next episode. That was a terrible discussion because I don't even know I don't think I have anything to say about it. I'm not super eloquent when it comes to this right now. So let's jump into episode 24 of Apothecary Diaries. Here we go.
But I still wanted her close by.
Aww.
At any rate, a bet is a bet.
Yeah, you
I'll have to try
surrendered the
another time.
games.
I'll never forgive him for placing his hand on my daughter's shoulder 3 times during the match. No question.
So, let's get down to business.
To
You
defeat
want to buy one of our
the
famed
Huns.
courtesans? Is that right? Then if you would follow me, I'll let you have your pick.
Oh, I think I know what's coming. I don't think it's going to be any of them.
This too.
I told you, pick whoever you like. Of course, you'll have to pay accordingly.
Yeah, fair enough.
In that case, perhaps I should choose Maomao, since she's been so good to me.
I wonder how you recognize it's Maomao. There aren't any distinguishing features that are possibly hers. Oh.
If it is me that you desire, I'll accept without hesitation.
But maybe you should see all your options.
If you're going to choose, please choose well.
Oh, it's like a siren song. Luring him over.
Name those doors now!
Oh wow. Oh,
Hurry up and help me!
I didn't realize she wasn't in on it. I thought, yeah, I guess the old lady didn't want her to see her.
Still
Him.
retains its beauty. That was supposed to be a message. It can't be.
Oh my god.
Room for the sick. No one is allowed to be in there. Get out of here at once. You still haven't decided what girl you're picking.
I've decided.
That's right. This is the woman I want. Say I can have anyone I desired. I'll pay whatever you ask. 100,000, 200.
God
however
damn.
much you wish.
Yeah, before he said
What are you
100 would be too
talking about?
much. He's got the go pieces, maybe? Yeah. Oh, that's all he sees.
Shall we play?
He sees her in all her beauty.
Intriguing.
They're playing
So
without
that's
the
your
board.
Maomao must have gotten that part from you. I'll take this courtesan's contract off your hands. He's as beautiful as a balsam flower.
I love just seeing the way that he sees her.
Snakes, the both of them.
That's concubine Lolan.
Oh.
I guess. At any rate, I really wish this boy would stop bad-mouthing high-ranked officials in public.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Someone might get the wrong idea and think I was a part of the conversation.
Hold it.
Huh?
Master Jinshi wants to talk.
He always wants to talk.
How much weight have you lost since the last time I saw you, dear girl? Rest assured, there's plenty more where that came
And
from.
there might even be poison in one of them. I would say that before every meal.
Our master strategist.
She would eat them so
I swear
quickly.
you hated him more than any.
After all, I would not even be here if he wasn't able to land his shot.
Jesus.
There wasn't any way to phrase that.
There are drugs to prevent or abort pregnancy.
Yeah,
Ending it would have been easy early on.
that's
I thought
true.
that she did.
Our strategist? How?
Because women are devious creatures. She could send him letters controlling the date of his visit. She was a strategist too.
Yeah, oh,
She
absolutely.
must have lost her mind when things didn't work out as she planned. So
Oh,
much so, no. She was beyond that point.
not just
So
herself.
much so, she sent her infant's little finger as well.
Yeah, okay, it was that. It was
By the
that.
way, the tactic.
The affliction has troubled him all throughout his life.
Oh. Curiously enough, he's been able to discern my face and my adopted father's.
Yeah, well,
I suppose that helps explain where his odd obsession with me stems from.
I mean, you look like
Imagine this.
your mother.
That is call me Papa. What would you do?
I'd be tempted to shatter said.
See? I wonder if he figured out the message behind the withered rose I left him.
Well, he had to get help from
Even if he
Maomao, but
didn't, he'll...
When you saw him, I would say it went beyond mere dislike.
No offense, but you've got a lot to learn, Master Gene. When I tried stopping the ceremony, he's the one that helped me get
he
past
did.
the guards.
He did. You owed
It's
him.
like he goes off gut feelings to sense when something's not right, and he's rarely wrong.
That's what experience does.
Then if he'd acted openly in his official capacity, I might have had that resurrection drug by now. And then I could bring the dead back to life. That man doesn't realize how blessed he is. He's so talented, and my dad openly praises him with no caveats.
Oh, wow. You're jealous of Lakan. Interesting.
Well,
But since you asked, please remember no father wants to be disliked by his own children.
Is he thinking of Barton? I like how much of a father
A few
Gao
days
Shun
after
is.
returning to the rear palace,
When the day comes and I get bought out, swear you'll dance for me.
Aww. Oh, all dressed up. All dressed up. Is this what she's wearing in the OP? I think this is what she's doing in the OP. Oh, she's still got the freckles though. She didn't cover up the or like get rid of the freckles rather. Oh. I love the insert songs in this show. Oh wow, I love the way the stars lit up. Oh my gosh. I love her expressions as well.
I'm surprised I haven't forgotten the steps.
It was beautiful.
Careful.
Oh shit! Holy shit! I mean, he's got to save her, but oh my god!
I had no choice but to respond.
I was doing my best to be sneaky. Of course I was caught.
You're always
They could have just sent anybody to check.
Is that even true?
a guard. You might think you're being discreet, but not everyone around here is going to see it that way.
I was taught the bare minimum as part of my basic education.
That seemed more like more than the bare
rumors on the
minimum.
outside.
That was
Now
quite a
our
crazy
master
dance.
strategist has bought out a courtesan. He's going to take off for at least 10 days.
What a troublesome man. Exactly the way Grams planned it.
Quite the event.
What? As if I should know.
Yes, without a doubt.
No matter. I can say this much about her. I know she won't last long. The old lady probably kept everyone silent. But those types of things tend to leak out from seemingly small cracks.
Yeah.
I was the
Aw.
reason the verdict. It was a nightmare. One that's in the distant past.
Jesus, man.
Being a mother. All she has now is a crooked little finger.
Yeah. Okay, so it's that
None
that
of that
finger on
matters
that
to me
hand.
anymore.
Know what?
It grows back whenever you cut a fingertip off.
Oh, well, there you go.
Whoa.
Now what is it?
Did it
It
reopen?
looks like my wound opened up again.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how that happened.
He's
It must
so
have been because
pissed.
of the dancing. I didn't notice sooner because of my high pain tolerance. My drug. It's fine. I'll stitch it right back up. How can I work?
You're not doing that here.
Let the fucking doctor do it. A different one. That's not you. Oh my god.
I didn't ask for you to. Oh. I'll walk on my own.
No, you've got an
Open up your wound
open
further.
wound. Yeah.
Supposing somebody catches you carrying me?
He doesn't care.
Doubtful. This is the second time I've done this now.
The other must have been when I was knocked out.
And
from
he
the
walked
injury.
through everyone there. Everyone
By the
saw
way.
him.
No need to be so formal.
I can't keep quiet about it any longer.
Okay.
It's too.
What is it? It's not gonna be.
Come out with it already.
It's not gonna be as serious as we think.
Master Jinshi.
It's gonna be silly. It's gonna be silly.
I need that ox meat.
Yeah. Oh my god! He headbutted her.
No, I don't have it.
Headbutting me? Talk about immature.
Aww.
Whenever he acts this way, it's easier to talk with him.
Whenever he's being human. When you're seeing like his actual emotions. Nah, she got.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I am.
They're on here. So nice.
Okay. Oh,
Inspired. Maomao's story has just begun.
I'm so
Who
excited
knows
for
what
more.
adventures and characters.
Oh, cute art. Very, very nice. What a great ending to the season. Yeah, I mean, it played me like a fiddle. The whole season played me like a fiddle. I mean, I basically, you know, I was just dragged along. I was tricked into thinking certain people were bad and other people were good and all of that. Turns out people are just people. That tends to be the case in this show, that like most people are just, you know, dealing with their own bullshit in one way or another. But yeah, I mean, it's really interesting. I liked that this episode like really cleared up the things about Lakan, where it's like, okay, you know, if it's like, okay, well, if Lakan was sort of misunderstood and actually, you know, not a bad guy, what about this and what about this and what about this? And so like Jinshi straight up saying like, well then why were you so pissed off with him constantly? And her basically going over like, look, I don't like him because of these other reasons. I don't like him because he's lazy. I don't like him because he acts like this and acts like that. And because she likes her adoptive father, and that was the person who actually raised her. And this man basically did nothing for her, and yet speaks, you know, as if he's my father. And then on top of that, she also admitted to herself that it came from jealousy, because her adoptive father seemed to praise Lakan a lot and hold Lakan in very high regard, and she's jealous that that's not her that's being held in that high regard, or at least as far as she knows it isn't. So I really like that. I mean, I think it was very good to do that, because I probably could have like guessed that stuff, but I'm just glad to have it like confirmed, because otherwise you look back on the season and you start to go like, okay, but like the reason I thought he was so evil is because mostly of like Maomao's reactions to him as well. And so like once you clear that up and you start to see why Maomao's reacting that way, then it all comes together quite nicely. But they did a really good job at like setting that up. And yeah, I mean, there was the full confirmation that it was her finger that was cut off. But if you cut off the tip, I guess it grows back. That's I mean, I don't look into that because that's an uncomfortable thing to think about. I don't like thinking about that. But I guess I can see if it's only just the very tip of it, I can see that bit growing back. But I just hate the idea. But yeah, so, and then we had that shot of her saying like that she's got a crooked little finger, and they like show that shot. And so like her finger is now permanently crooked, which I guess that's what they have been showing when she's been holding her hand up and stuff. She's been like looking at her crooked finger, and I haven't even really noticed it was crooked at all. But I guess now looking at it, it's like, yeah, it is kind of crooked, but it's like, it's very subtle. Like that's a really cool, you know, I feel like there's not often that you have a character whose finger was cut off and you don't even know it, even though they keep showing her hand over and over again. Like that's wild, but they're able to do it in a really cool way. And yeah, that dance sequence that she had where she's just like dancing in the night, and it's like, you know, mirroring the OP. Oh, the OP is mirroring that scene technically. It's very beautiful. I really liked that scene. I mean, I love the insert song. The insert songs are so good. It's like so incredibly good. So yeah, I mean, this was a beautiful episode. This was a beautiful season of TV. Just like phenomenal character work. I'm really impressed by the character work, and I'm sad that I feel like my own discussions haven't been as great as I feel like should be for a show this good. Because I know as I'm watching this show, it is brilliant, and the characters are so brilliant, and and the story is amazing, and just like the way everything is put together is so well done. And it makes me feel self-conscious, because I know that my discussions and my talking about it and my speculating about it doesn't quite like doesn't quite reach the heights that I want it to reach for a show that's this good. Because like there are shows that I really, really love on this channel, and when I like discuss them, I feel like I can talk about them pretty extensively and go in very deep with it. Like a lot of the band anime I've done, like Bang Dream It's My Go and Ave Mujika and Girls Band Cry. So like those shows, as well as stuff like My Hero Academia and like other things like that. Like I feel like, and One Piece sometimes, you know, I feel like I can really go in and talk extensively about the series and the characters, and I can articulate my thoughts decently well. And you know, some of those I would like watch an Ave Mujika episode and then I would discuss it for like the length of like double the episode, you know. And I would just talk and share all these experiences and stuff. But with Apothecary Diaries, I feel like I come in, I get blown away by the way that the show put things together, and then I just yap about nothing in the discussion. But, you know, I want to say in the season finale, it's definitely not from a lack of enjoyment. I mean, I think you can see me enjoying this show so much. But it's absolutely just because I feel like the show is so much smarter than me. And also, as I said, it's like outside of my cultural knowledge, and it relies on a lot more stuff that I'm not comfortable with generally. But it's beautifully done. Maomao is like the best fucking character ever. I love Maomao. But I mean, it's great because I'm talking, you know, in a very final way because this is the end of season 1. But like, I'm just gonna be moving right along to season 2. I don't have to wait like everyone else did. So I'm really glad that I don't have to wait because I can't wait to see what season 2 has in store for us. Anyway, that's Apothecary Diaries, season 1, episodes 23 and 24. Thanks for watching. If you want to start season 2, it's on my Patreon account right now, so go check that out in full-length version. I also have a channel called Jent Watches One Piece, where you can go and watch One Piece content. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.